I don't know how to start this episode.
I just punched my desk
yeah,
so
it's
hard
fine,
before
dude.
this. And it threw the whole thing on. The whole night just went, dude. It was such a good day until then. My knuckle is red.
Dude, it is.
It left a mark on my hand. All I
It's
was
so
doing was
red.
raising my
Dude, it is so red already.
Yeah, it was the speed and strength in
That
which
was
I was gifted at a young
dude.
age, you know?
It's
They'd put
one
me
of
in
those.
the Olympics if they saw how hard I just hit my desk.
Anyways, dude, we are one episode away. We are one. Can you imagine? All right, so we are recording this episode on time right now. You know, kind of in time, if that makes any sense. So that means 51 of the 52 are done. All right, and imagine next week all chaos breaks loose. And episode 52 does not make it the cut.
I mean, really? Hear me out, though. We've still got... By the time this comes out, we still have 2 weeks. So there'll be one more week after episode 52 before we're actually a year into the podcast being out.
Stop being logical. Shut up.
So really, it's
Just
not
straight up,
even like
shut
a
up.
year old.
Shut up. Hey, when episode 52 drops, we are a year old. We are a year old.
We're 52
Anyways,
weeks old.
well, yeah, okay. Welcome to episode 51 of 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
Je m'appelle Jacob.
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 Jacob's gonna be one of those kids. Not kids. Jacob's gonna be one of those adults that
There we go.
if / when has kids, right? Child is gonna be a year and a half old and he's gonna be like, they're 18 months. Shut up. Stop it. No, they're not. They're a year and a half.
No. They're going to
Stop
be
it.
a year and a half. However old
Dude.
they are, they're not months.
No, he said,
We don't count in months.
it's fine. It's fine. They're 32 months old. It's okay.
No, I'm going to say, yeah, I think he's a year, 3 months, and 6 days.
There you go. Break it down.
Break out the birth certificate, and I think the time was... Just have it in my wallet. Unfold. Hold on. Just take 30 seconds to unfold it.
Hold up. He says, hold up. Says, oh yeah, let me break this out right quick. That's great. So it's, I mean, if we're being honest, it's the end of August, right?
Dude,
It's the end of August.
it didn't even reach 80 degrees here this week.
Like,
That's the high for us, usually. It has been.
it's been in the 70s for you?
Dude, it's been like middle 60s to 70s the past week.
Brother, there's no way.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be like 90 and thunderstorms. Shout out Michigan.
I was like, right now, it's 82 degrees here.
Shout out Michigan.
The high today was 90. Dude.
We were
It's
in
supposed
the
to rain a lot,
cold,
so-
man. I was loving it.
That's crazy. Pass.
No.
I mean, like, if I'm being honest with myself, low 80s, upper 70s, that's like peak weather for me.
Nope.
Yeah, 100%.
Lower 70s. With
That's
a
too cold.
breeze.
Oh, see that? No, that's too cold. 100% too cold.
Not
If
like
you'd have left the breeze out of it, it'd have been
cold
fine.
breeze. A nice
No,
warm
that's-
breeze.
You hitting 79 with a breeze? That's it, dude.
No.
You get hit with the breeze and it's like,
No.
ooh. You feel that crisp air, really.
Yeah, but that's the you need the breeze, dude. The breeze hits and it's like, oh my God, thank you. I've been waiting, dude. Because there's days where I know for a fact you're waiting for the wind to hit you. Don't tell me there's not. I know there's days you're walking around in 79-degree heat and you're going, man, I wish the wind was going today.
0% chance, dog. Listen, you know why? 79? No, dude. Because summers here are dude. We've had a heat advisory.
All right, since there, sure.
Dog. We've had a heat advisory since since April.
Hey
brother.
man,
every day.
Hey man, summers dude. There are hot because in the country we live, you quite literally can't go any further south to get closer to the equator. So of course you're used to it now.
But that's what I'm saying.
But any normal person's gonna say, yo, so 80 degrees is far too warm.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So summers here are wild, right? So when it gets down to 70, it's 100% sweatshirt time.
Dude, it is
100% sweatshirt time. 70? 100% sweatshirt.
Dude.
No more shorts. I'm wearing pants, brother.
Pants?
Oh,
70?
Bro, dog. I'm wearing joggers right now. Dude.
Well, you're inside.
Fair point. Dude, you want to hear something crazy? I never talked about this. It's not. It's just like an ongoing thing. Well, you don't own a house, so you don't really see your electricity bill like that, right?
I suppose.
So it's a crazy thing about being in Louisiana, brother. Our house is probably right now set ish 75 ish. Mm-hmm. Our electricity bill is like $300 a month.
Well,
dog.
Shout out Louisiana.
No.
Shout out Louisiana.
Straight up. No.
Losing your money, that's all.
Dude, last year it was over 400.
Shout out Louisiana.
And you're talking it was like the house was like in the upper 70s. You just bathing in it. Bask in the glory that is.
Hey man.
Sweat.
You made that decision.
Chris and I have been talking about moving, so there's that.
There is, always the constant need to get away from the water.
I've lived by the water my whole life, brother.
Yeah, well, what do you mean? That water is potentially going to kill you, where the water up here stays Valid. Where it is 90% of the year.
Valid. That's true. Like, I think people, all right, so like everybody knows about Hurricane Katrina, right? But I don't think they like living down here and like people telling me about the
Hurricane Katrina?
Dude. Like
more
everybody
like
knows.
Hurricane Tortilla.
Brother, what?
Have you not seen that line?
No.
It's a kid, he's like in a pantry and a bag of chips falls off the top shelf like onto him and into his hands he goes, Hurricane Katrina? More like Hurricane Tortilla. You never, dude, you asked me if I lived under a rock earlier and you've never seen that?
Brother, this
what?
It's a Hurricane Tortilla.
You say I don't know who Lil Dex is and I live under a rock? You've never seen Hurricane Tortilla?
It's famous Dex.
Dude.
He goes, point proven. No, so like Katrina was like all the stories I've heard was awful. Like I don't think people can like really understand or like,
I remember our grandparents watching it on the news.
Dog, the city was literally underwater.
Yeah, didn't they have like the seawall that was up and it got blown down?
So it's called a levee, all right? And
the levees gave way.
Yeah, my boss told me about
I watched
it. So
on live television.
baloney, dude. You were 5.
I watched it at our grandparents' house in their living room on my life. Swear to you.
The hurricane was coming in, all right, and they basically were like, it's not hitting Louisiana, we're good. And then like
that hit her, and then it hit Louisiana.
And then that bad boy was like, I'm coming to Louisiana, and everybody was like, brace for impact.
It said, I heard you.
Dude.
Say it louder.
My boss was telling me that he went to Texas. No. He didn't go to Texas. His family went to Texas, I think it was. And he stayed? No. He left. He left. He went to Texas.
Lone Star State.
He was just being, cautious about the situation. So he was watching the news, and they were like, "Okay, no, we might be good. Hurricane's coming through." Everything was like just another hurricane coming through, and then he was watching the news, and then up at like the top bar, it said that the levee had breached, like or like the bottom bar, where it says like the extra stuff.
Hey, it's coming.
Like when you see that, if a levee breaches, Jacob,
the ocean's basically running to you.
That's it. That's it. Like that's it. Yep. So New Orleans is literally
under sea level.
Yeah. It's a bowl. So like the land around it is high.
Oh, I know, dude.
It's a bowl.
It's sitting in a crater.
The water just went.
Yeah, it started to soil up that milk.
Yeah,
or that cereal.
Dude, yeah,
100%.
I've heard stuff that I'm definitely not gonna repeat on this podcast. So like, dude, I've heard horror stories. Like, my coworker was living in the city when Katrina happened, and he didn't evacuate. He stayed, and his apartment started to fall apart above him.
Oh.
Yeah. It just started to collapse on. I was like, dude, that's crazy. Like, I can't even, like, dude. And
these are positive vibes.
I've been in, technically, I've been through 3 hurricanes now. And, I don't know how to explain a hurricane to anybody. Like, it's not like, I can't.
Whole lot of water.
Dude. Yeah, but then no. Yeah, but no. It's not even the water. Dog, it's 100% the wind. It's like a twister on crack.
Well, yeah, because, the wind's just kicking the water around, really, at the end of the day.
Looking out my back window and seeing my neighbor's carport get ripped off the side of their house and tossed into my fence. Like, I'm talking, the carport was wrapped around the house.
That's gangster.
And the whole thing ripped off. He said, that's gangster. Hurricanes are crazy, though, dude.
That carport said, I'm gonna teleport into your fence.
Into your fence. Like, and basically, if the fence wasn't there, the carport made it to the fence, and it slapped over the fence and dug itself into the dirt. And if it didn't do that,
would have dug itself into the side of your house.
100% that carport would have been.
Man, think about all that money.
Back of the house. No, brother, what?
Man, bummer.
He says bummer. So here's the thing: the last hurricane that happened here was really it was bad. It was like one of the worst hurricanes Louisiana's ever had. In Louisiana, when a hurricane hits a category 5, that's like you're talking, that's like pinnacle, dude. That's bad. You're talking wind gusts over 200 miles an hour. You're talking that's a train coming at you. When a hurricane hits a category 5, basically the government is like, insurance companies, you are paying. You're no ifs, ands, or buts. You're paying.
Hey, we've let you scam. Now 100%. It's time to pay up.
If it hits a category 5, it's an instant all right, you got your money, get your house fixed, dude. Like, if you lost your house, here's your money. there were multiple areas in South Louisiana that caught over 200-mile-an-hour wind gusts. But it was so close that they didn't want to say it was a Category 5 because they did not want to have to pay out for the damage that this hurricane caused.
That's gangster.
Dude.
That's even more gangster.
I need to get out of Louisiana, dog. Yeah.
Hey,
I had some shingles hit the side of my car.
Insurance companies are going to do that anywhere.
I mean, yeah.
Not just Louisiana.
Well, no, people also don't know this, that, like, this isn't just Louisiana. This is Florida. I mean, it's like basically everywhere across the Gulf right now. There are insurance companies that are like, if you live in this area, we're either just not going to insure you, or it's going to cost so... I know people down where Kristen's grandma used to live, or where Kristen grew up. The insurance on their house is like $8,000 a month.
Fire.
Basically, I know several people. I know several people that I've talked to that live down there. They do not have homeowners insurance. Because what's the point? You hit a year, dude? That's $100,000. What's the point? What's the point?
I'll just stick to the Farmer's Almanac to know when the weather's gonna be bad. Who needs that?
They said this year was supposed to be one of the worst years on record for hurricane season, and I need wood. Where's a piece of wood? Oh,
there you go.
Nothing
Guitar
yet.
falls.
Could you imagine? That's crazy. I'm just out here talking about hurricanes.
How did we get here? Man, what a great, crazy topic to just roll the episode into.
You're right.
It was like 10 minutes in. So, we just lose our homes from natural disasters.
It's crazy, dude. Yeah, but no, we're talking about moving. And Kristen brought up the other day Maryland. And I was like, brother, what? We've never even been to Maryland. What? Huh?
You realize that's also like a coastal state.
Huh? Dude, I'm telling you. I've lived by the water my whole life.
Why?
I'm not moving
from
Midwest.
One coast.
No, bro. I'm
to
not moving
another
Midwest
coastline.
again. I'm not. Nope, not moving Midwest. I refuse. I'm either moving West Coast or
Nobody
East Coast.
said you had to move Midwest.
Everything else is surrounded by water. What do you mean, brother? I'm not moving to Tennessee.
Brother,
I'm not staying in the South.
Brother, ooh. Brother, ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
What is this? Brother. Anyways,
what's up, brother?
What are we doing? What's up, brother?
Listen, anyways, at the end of the day, huge thing I wanted to talk about, because why I brought up the end of August, okay? Jacob, fall, every year, what happens, Jacob, during the fall? What happens?
So long to get
Jacob, every year.
Dude,
what happens in the fall? What?
Fall hasn't even started. That's another month.
Jacob, it's
we
are 7 days away from September.
Yeah, well, the first day of fall is until the 17th, I think, or something like that.
Oh, so my bad. We're 2 weeks away.
That's 2 weeks, dog.
It's like 3, but still.
We watched
I said
Lord
the
of
fall,
the Rings.
Jacob. We watched The Lord of the Rings. All of that, dude. He says we watched The Lord of the Rings every year. Like, it has been like clockwork for, I mean, how long? How long do you think that's been? Why does it sound like a freight train is outside my window?
It's those hurricanes. It said, say
it's
it louder.
Helicopter.
Oh, yeah. When I lived near the hospital in town, used to hear helicopters all the time. Dude, and I would think, man, that's just somebody probably dying right now.
Brother,
true.
What?
It's true.
Brother,
brother, what is that, brother?
You know what's really messed up that I didn't think about? All right, so from the Sioux, the next closest hospital, like major hospital, is Petoskey, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the case. You know where the next closest major hospital is?
Where is that?
5 minutes across the border.
Oh yeah, but you can't go to that one.
Dog, you know how this is just hitting me right now.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's another country. It doesn't work like that.
Well, of course it doesn't work
in
like
a perfect world, Elijah.
You know how many people have died because the closest hospital is a 30-minute
No, you don't
helicopter
get it.
flight?
You don't get it. Canadians have a different anatomy. They can't operate on us Americans.
They're built different.
They look at it and go, I don't know what this is, eh?
I don't know what this is,
Hey,
eh?
what's that there, eh? That's what happens when they cut you up. They go, oh, I don't know about this, eh?
I don't know about this, eh?
Anybody got some Timmies or something? If we just put an IV of that in, maybe you'll feel better, eh?
You have the Canadian accent down so hard. Dude. What? Dude. You have that down. I mean, like, it's not that hard just because of where we're from, but that's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I was telling Kristen today that I don't talk about it at work that often, that I'm not from Louisiana. Like, if it gets brought up, it gets brought up. And like, I've had like my coworkers out me like, he's not even from here. And so I'm like, I will just straight up tell people, I'm from Canada, dude. It's okay. I'm from Canada. Like,
when I tell people I'm from northern Michigan down here, they're like, yeah, what's that, like Traverse City?
I'm ending this podcast right now.
Dude, I'm like, no. Canada. Like, basically Canada.
No, you are jacking that up, I'm being honest with you. If you say northern Michigan, nah, that's northern Michigan. You have to specify the Upper Peninsula, dog, because the people in South Michigan, they are not educated.
Then you know what? You know what? If that's the case, if I'm considered part of Canada and not a part of northern Michigan, why am I paying taxes to this place? I should get that good health care, you know, that free health care.
Yeah, dude.
I want the free health care.
He says that good health care.
Yeah, and you hear me correct it to free.
Yeah. It is definitely better.
You know what I freaking heard today?
What?
I can never escape this topic.
What?
They're just not excavating Göbekli Tepe anymore.
Huh?
They figured they just weren't going to do it anymore. They're going to leave it to the next generation because they want money. So they're going to set it up for tourism and stop excavating and just preserve the site for the next 150 years. Oh, Canada.
Brother, I'm so mad right now.
I know.
We get news. We get news a week ago.
I know.
2 weeks ago. That this thing had the potential to be monumental.
No, it is. It is. I mean, that's the thing. This is most 100% the most monumental thing we've ever found. And they went, hold on, this is game changing. This is code breaker. This is
basically the Vatican goes.
This is removing the pixelated blocks from Sims characters status. We gotta hold off. We gotta hold off.
Time out.
Time out. People are gonna lose it.
We gotta, brother. What is that? What was that meme of the meme of Vince McMahon doing? Dude. Yeah, he just. Yeah, that 100%. How did you even how did you find out about that?
Oh, I was watching a video and then I came across some articles. And yeah, essentially, like the guy that's leading these excavations, the doctor, considered doctor, He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna focus on preserving these these landmarks, and kind of just open them up for tourism."
It doesn't even make any sense.
Hello, I like money.
I like money.
That's straight up. What other reason is there?
Dude, I mean, all right.
Netanyahu is probably like, "Hey, you want to open
saying,
them up?
I'll
bum you."
Yikes. But you said that they want to leave it to the next generation, right?
Yeah.
But time out. Let's say they excavated at this point 7% of Göbekli Tepe. And it's been almost 40 years.
We ain't getting it.
7%?
We ain't getting it.
And you're like, let's hold off. We've discovered too much.
Dude, it would ruin religion. It just would. And I think they're just like, we've got too much going on. And ruining religion also can't be on the list. Because
what?
Because that would straight up just wipe out.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, history.
It would just ruin it.
It would. I mean,
it would ruin it
for some of the world. That would become literal chaos.
Did you know? I think I might have said this last week. They built that. They built Göbekli Tepe with the consideration of acoustics in mind. So when somebody was talking at the center of it, the sound would correctly bounce, because they can test it today. The sound bounces off to create an acoustic environment based off just the way these rocks are set up.
That's wild.
12,000 years ago.
That's fine.
12,000 years ago. But hey, let's just leave it. Oh, we uncovered it, and now we're going to let the elements take it for the next 150 years. So when the next generation comes, they're going to go, ooh, what?
And all of it's destroyed.
You ever put a piece of paper in your backpack and taken it out at the end of the school year?
Crusty, dude.
Dude, you can't even read it.
It's obliterated.
That's literally what they're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy. That sucks.
Well, where's Indiana Jones when you need him?
That's a good question, which brings us to what, Jacob? To what?
Oh, well, actually, Gamescom. But
Gamescom.
Before we dive into that.
Oh, what?
Before we dive into that. I brought grave news last week about a Call of Duty mod.
Call of Duty.
Well, it's alive. It's alive and well. If you're willing to put your system at risk, or if you have trustworthy friends. Because
how?
There are versions of it where it's a virus. But hear me out. I personally think it was Activision that straight up had somebody go into the community and start giving people viruses to ward off people sharing this mod.
100%. There's
which is incredibly so Activision, and then it was confirmed that they took it down because they were afraid of BO6 sales getting hurt. It was 100% confirmed. The dudes that were making it were like, well, we don't really see a problem in telling everybody what the problem with it was. So they were like, it was BO6 sales. They told us that they didn't want their sales to be hurt, so they took it down. So they just took all their fans' money and was like, yeah, so everybody, you can also go pre-order BO6 too.
You know how many people canceled their pre-orders for that game?
Good.
Dude.
And you know what? Now everybody's sharing pirated versions of MWR. I don't promote it, but you know what? If you have one, good for you.
I don't promote it. Jacob,
but H2M is alive and well. Listen, and I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered.
Dude, I could say this in full confidence, because I know this. Jacob did buy a legal copy of Modern Warfare.
I did.
Remastered.
We share a Steam account.
He did. I got the email.
I spent the $20 because it was on sale.
I even had to. I texted him after it happened. I was like,
he made fun of me.
I did.
But you know what? Who's laughing now? Not Activision. Me. Me, because I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered with their assets that they wouldn't give anybody.
Does this?
I'm level 50 in Modern Warfare 2 right now. I'm level 50 in Modern Warfare 2 right now.
You're lying.
I can use the intervention with 4K textures. How
well does it play?
Dude, flawless. I mean, you would be playing Modern Warfare 2 within the next hour if I gave you the files. Dude.
Yeah. Straight up. Yeah.
So good. It's so
Hold
good.
on to them. Hold on to them files, brother. That's
Dude, we've got double XP servers. We've got snipers only. We've got trick shot lobbies. We've got just full TDM lobbies of just random people. We've got full bot lobbies if you just want to play bots.
They set this up like that?
Brother, where have you been, brother? We've had this for years. Black Ops 2 has this. Black Ops 3 has this.
That's so tight.
They have a whole version for
really
Ghost. They have a version that combines, I think, like Ghost Advanced Warfare, and Infinite Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
Ghost was not bad. Shut up. What was bad about Ghost? Tell me.
All right. I will say
other than the maps.
No, wait. All right. The maps were atrocious for multiplayer. Every single one of them. You can't tell me there was not a single map that was good. Secondly,
brother,
you can,
brother, what was that one with the hot dogs?
Yeah, Zone? That was the first one that came to my head.
No, there's a few good maps on there. There are.
But
there are.
Hear me out. I shouldn't have dogged the game like that. I shouldn't have, because
the snipers are some of the best in any Call of Duty game ever.
No, that's what I was about to say.
The snipers are great. Love the sniping.
Ghost, the downfall for me for Ghost was that it did not, because we only played with snipers back then. We didn't play with regular guns, and it just, the whole feel of it changed completely, and I was not a fan. Like I bought Ghost. I probably put, if I'm being real with myself, dog, 15, 20 hours into that game. I barely played that game.
15, 20 hours, barely played it. He says, but...
Dude,
yeah, I get it. It's Call of Duty.
COD 4, Modern Warfare 2.
But that is a substantial amount of time. I mean, that's like a full day of your life. You dedicated. You gave a full day of your life to Call of Duty Ghost.
What a mistake.
Must have been good enough. That's what I'm saying.
I was trying to convince myself. Dude, I was trying to convince myself.
Whatever. I think Advanced Warfare is still one of the best Call of Duties ever made.
I loved Advanced Warfare. Like, I don't care what anybody says.
This is where things get murky, because people would be hating you way more for saying that over 100%. Saying Ghost sucked.
but listen. The sniper gunplay in Advanced Warfare was phenomenal.
It was for a month.
I mean, yeah, in the beginning, and then they start. Dude, Alexa's out here talking about sniper gameplay in Call of Duty right now. What, dude?
FaZe Clan, phase up.
Dude, how did she even hear me? I didn't say your name. Get out of here. Dude.
Sometimes I'll be talking to Lindsay, and these things will just start responding like they're part of the conversation.
It knows, dude. Yeah, and Kristen's looking at me right now like, what just happened?
I don't know. Yeah.
No, but yeah, no, Advanced Warfare, like, it was just like, I don't know, Call of Duty for me, it's never ever been
let's be honest,
anything else aside from sniping for me. That was why I like Call of Duty so much. So it just,
after BO2, none of them really were that good,
and not at all. What
came after BO2? Was fun.
After BO2 was Infinite Warfare.
No, after BO2 was Ghost.
Oh, it was Ghost. Ghost sucked.
That's what I'm saying. Right after BO2, it just kind of fell off.
BO2, it's a toss up for me. Like the I don't know.
My favorite Call of Duty, I think, just time spent, might be Modern Warfare 3, because I like the knifing so much in that game.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was your thing.
Like, throwing knives were really great, and Drop Zone. You're telling me Drop Zone isn't the best game mode ever made?
Well, Ground War was tight, but because
No,
of how
Drop
many
Zone
people there was,
MW3.
but
Are you kidding me?
Drop Zone was
Hard
the
Hat?
game changer. In Drop Zone,
Hard
dude,
Hat?
it is. Dude, Drop Zone,
Dude,
pure
you're
chaos.
about to get on Modern Warfare 3 right now.
I swear, dude. He said right now. No, Drop Zone was a game. It just created absolute chaos in like one area of the map. It was so good.
Also, like when I was playing Modern Warfare 3, I was listening because of the internet, and that was a good year. That was a good year.
Dude, I'm going to see him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, well,
Brother.
I'm not. He was already in Michigan. Anyways, Gamescom.
Have to talk about H2M for 10 minutes. Yeah, Gamescom is listen, I didn't we both said that's crazy, dude, you know? Dude. Anyways, before we started, we we both said how we did not actually watch Gamescom, but both of us have seen a bunch of stuff come out of Gamescom.
You know what I haven't seen come out of Gamescom?
What?
Fable. Where is gameplay?
No. I don't care. I mean, no, I do care because I'm really excited for the new Fable game. But the fact that they announced it's not a new Fable game. All right, so Peter Molyneux he created the world of Fable.
All right,
1, 2, and 3.
But before we talk this guy up, he also lied about 90% of what Fable was going to be,
and not even just Fable. He also
he just lies. He just lies a lot.
He is the greatest hype man of all time. It's so bad because he hypes up his games and everybody's like, this is going to be like revolutionary. And then the game comes out and they're like, oh yeah, it's Peter Molyneux. That's fine.
Dude, I remember when we were kids. When we were kids, our cousins telling me about how in Fable you were going to be able to plant a tree.
Plant a seed, dude.
And that tree was going to grow throughout the rest of the game. And I was like, I knew. My 8-year-old brain knew.
No, it didn't.
That was a load of BS. I knew nothing was that good. Because life wasn't that good.
Yeah, right?
Fable's not gonna be that good.
But here's the thing. Peter managed to do that with 3 games in the same world.
Somehow he got everybody more hyped for Fable 3 than anything. And
it was the worst one.
The worst one.
Worst one.
Literally everybody was like, it was so good the first 2 times.
Dude.
The second one though? The second one was good.
No. All right. No, if I'm
Side note? Brother.
What?
Brother. You gotta get Xenia Canary and play Fable 2 on your PC.
Oh, wait, this is what I was about to say.
Because it runs flawlessly at 60 frames now.
You just say 60?
60.
Okay, that brings me to 2 topics. First one being, if I'm being honest with myself, Fable 2 is the best Fable game.
No.
It is.
No.
Yes.
No, Fable 1? That remake?
No. That doesn't count. Because if they remade 2, I would say that.
But they're never going to. So infinitely, already, Fable 1's better because it got a remake and Fable 2 didn't.
The remake is better.
Oh.
The actual everything about Fable 2 is better. It is Fable 1 plus some.
I don't like how your character moves in Fable 2.
It's the same game.
I noticed it. No.
I was gonna say
your character floats on the ground in Fable 2.
It's actually,
and I hate it.
The character, the animation does not feel grounded.
No, you are hovering everywhere you go, and I think it ruined the game for me because of that.
I mean, yeah,
it just takes me out of it.
But anyways, the other thing I wanted to say is Avowed, right? Avowed is coming out, and I am flabbergasted by this in my personal opinion.
Okay, you're about to talk about it.
they announced that the game's gonna be on console at a minimum is gonna be locked at 30 FPS.
I am a singing at day parties, dude. Everyone,
listen,
dude. 30 frames. What year is it? Hold on. Hey,
that's what I was about to say.
How old is Göbekli Tepe?
10,000 years old.
How long have we had 60 frames?
A long time.
Long time, right? Long time.
Like, all right, because we haven't seen enough of the game.
Göbekli Tepe had to do with it.
I don't want to talk smack. I don't want to talk smack about it because we haven't seen enough of the game so far. Because if there is a lot happening on,
because there's 30 frames missing. Oh, got it.
No, because this is what I was going to say is that if there's a lot happening on the screen and it is actually going to be taxing for the console, I understand. I do understand.
For consoles.
Well, 100%. That's why, like, I hope when...
It better be unlocked.
I hope it's unlocked on PC.
Hate to tell you, it will be no matter what after about a week, so...
That's not true, dude. There's some PC games that have never made it past 30. Because
I hate
animations,
to tell you, brother.
Dog, animations can be tied to frame rate. If you went to go...
There's a workaround for anything.
Listen, if you went to go play Dark Souls right now, without modding it,
well, that's what I'm saying.
PC, but you literally... No. If you modded it to play 60 FPS, you could not finish the game. Did you know that? If you modded it to run at 60 FPS, you could not finish Dark Souls on PC.
I bet that's not true anymore.
It is true. Still to this day. Because frame rate in Dark Souls is... the animations are tied to the frame rate. So if you run at 60 FPS, you can't jump as far. You literally get half the jump distance. There's a bunch of games that they tie animations to frame rate. So... It breaks stuff.
Are we sure?
I beat Dark Souls on PC. I'm 100% sure. That's why the mod to run it at 60 FPS, they have a hotkey that you can press on your keyboard to turn it back to 30 FPS when you need to jump.
There's no way. But that's what I'm saying. There's still a fix no matter what. Any crap game after a week nowadays is going to be fixed by the modding community because it's possible and these game companies just decide, not worth our time. For some reason, and then we're still paying full price for it, which makes me think they don't care enough about a good product. They just care about putting it out and getting the money.
I mean, yeah.
If you're not giving us the option to do something like that, it's clear that they just don't care about putting the time into the game.
I mean, yeah. Just straight up, I mean, yeah.
Unfortunately, means they're not going to do good. It's a first-person game at 30 frames per second. What are you doing? Indiana Jones is probably going to be 60. Come on. Also, Troy Baker is freaking Indiana Jones. He's in everything.
We haven't. Dude, he's in everything now.
I'm excited
everything. Though. The man did. All right, so like this is going to take me down a rabbit hole. All right, so at Gamescom, they finally had the playable demo for Silent Hill 2. And
they changed that up real quick, didn't they?
Obviously I was overhyped as could be because it was Silent Hill. In every trailer I saw there were flaws in it, but I was still very excited and I knew there were flaws and there was like at the back of my mind there was this like doubt that this was going to be good. There's this big old cloud hovering back there that like this is going to be a problem. Then they released this demo at Gamescom. Dude, the day I play this game, Jacob.
Hype.
I might cry.
No, you're not.
I might, brother. Jacob.
I bet I beat it quicker than you.
I bet you don't.
I probably won't even play it. Being honest,
after all that, he goes, I probably won't.
It's going to be like in our Steam library for 2 years. I'm going to go, oh, yeah. That's exactly what I did with Resident Evil 2.
Listen. There were so many problems I had with the trailers. Like, they changed James'
Everybody
face.
did. I noticed a lot of people were talking about, like, small things even. That they were just complaining.
The animations... the gunplay wonky in the very first trailer that they showed of the gameplay.
I'm pretty
Was
sure
wonky.
People were saying they were like default animations that you could find online.
They were like asset flips, basically. And then like the melee combat looked really bad.
Whop.
Yeah. And having seen it now, so like in the gameplay, in the demo, dude, when James goes to swing at these things, unless it's on the ground, he'll still kind of do that little like wonky swing.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That was the thing that threw me out of it the most.
If the thing is standing up, he's taking full swings. Like he's cocking back and swinging at these things. So it looks way better. The cutscenes and the voice actors that they picked, they are phenomenal. Like I am so excited for Silent Hill 2.
Is there a button I can press to just go, Rose?
Right.
Rose!
No.
Rose! Imagine it. Like Resident Evil 5. Shove
Yeah, dude. Shove up.
Chris!
No, dude.
Hurry! Hurry! Dude, at a door. Hurry! Hurry!
Yeah. I just realized, all right, so I just realized that I'm looking at the notes and you put Bethesda, what are you doing? And I didn't realize that, oh no, that's not Bethesda. What are you saying about Bethesda? I was thinking Bethesda, but it's not Bethesda. It's Obsidian that's doing about.
What am I saying about Bethesda?
Yeah. What happened? Did I miss something?
No, the Starfield update came out.
Oh, with the truck?
They put the truck in it. But also, hear me out. They added this mini-map. I've played Starfield a few times. I didn't try this new update. It just came out during Gamescom. But they added, on the last update, it was like a quality of life thing. They added some new map features. Like, they added a 3D depth to the map. And then when you're roaming on planets now, this was really stupid on their part. They generate, like, a cube. Completely fully discovered. That's your map. So you open up your map and you just see this big plane that you can explore. And it's just empty because none of these planets have anything. So now it just shows you how voidless this game is. And it's basically like, here's a block you can drive around in.
Dude, Starfield sucks.
But hear me out, right? Dude, this is exactly what we said. No. Don't shake your head. This is exactly what we said about No Man's Sky for like 3 years.
Bethesda is not Hello Games.
I get that. Listen, though.
Not Hello Games.
I get that, but everybody's adopting this motto. Everybody. Because Fortnite's doing it. Fortnite's updating their game over time. Rockstar is now talking about updating their map over time instead of rushing the game out or delaying it. They want to put out the Florida Leonidas map that they have and then gently expand on it over the next couple of years rather than dumping it all at once. And now look, this company, Bethesda, is also trying to do the same thing by slowly adding features like the vehicle, like the map stuff. And I know you don't like that, but I hate to tell you, all these games are doing it. All of them. And it's going to keep doing it because eventually, Elijah, we're all going to be paying for a live service game like Assassin's Creed is also trying to do.
Pass.
Like Call of Duty is also trying to do.
Pass.
Believe it or not, they're all just going to profit off of microtransactions. Like Splitgate, which is in alpha right now. It's also about to do.
But here's the thing. Bethesda
sucks.
They
released a $7 quest for that game. This is what my biggest gripe was.
Irons in the fire right now. Bethesda has too much going on. Oh yeah, 100%. What do you mean? Bethesda released Starfield a year ago, right? And they have been actively working on Elder Scrolls 6. They have been actively working on the new Fallout game. They have been actively trying to add stuff to Fallout 76. They have been actively...
Yeah, you're right.
Actively making Elder Scrolls castles for mobile. They've been trying to expand their mobile team.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This is the thing. Bethesda will not do it because they don't have... They have nothing... They're so stretched right now, they won't do that.
Yeah, and I
Hello
think
Games.
the issue is that they're afraid of losing their fan base because they take too long to do something. So they just
100%.
they realized how long Starfield took them to do. I think they were like, we got to just announce everything we're doing so people know what's coming and they don't look away. But they did everything too soon. And now they're like, oh, we
Dude,
just
they announced Elder
announced
Scrolls
everything
6 like 6 years ago.
Yeah, this
and
is
we
the
just saw
longest.
Unmounted.
This is like I said, Cyberpunk 2.0.
So
And
here, that's another thing. That's this perfect example. So Hello Games only had to focus on No Man's Sky. And they continued to make the game fantastic. And then they took 10 people from this massive team they have now. And they said, go just try to make another game. See what happens. That happened. Epic Games, they don't have 40 irons in the fire. They have Fortnite. That's all they need to worry about. That's their cash cow, brother.
And I guess you're right with
thing.
Bethesda has kind of become this. It's a
laughing stock. It's just like EA. It's just like Ubisoft. Like
I was gonna say it's kind of become another Ubisoft where they just assume they think they had a really good game. They had a really, really good thing, and they were just like,
Skyrim.
We have the best thing, and they think they still have the best thing.
Yeah,
and they're
100%.
just riding that high, assuming that they have the best thing always. So nothing they can do is going to be wrong. So they're like, this isn't Elder Scrolls, but
let's see.
We made Elder Scrolls, so it's just as good, no doubt, right?
So, all right, Starfield.
They made a game on the Nokia, right?
Dude, yeah. All right, Starfield right now. On PC Gamer gave it a 75. Metacritic gave it. I don't know. Metacritic's crazy. They gave it an 83, but then when in the age of Fallout New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas got a 79 when there was nothing else out like that at all anywhere.
Yeah.
And
so
GameSpot,
I've got a gripe.
7 out of 10. Like, dude, it just did not.
There was a reason I said, Bethesda, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Bethesda, with this new update. Okay. Bethesda went with that quality of life update a little while ago. They did the Bethesda thing.
Sounds about right.
They pulled an Oblivion Horse DLC on their community.
Yeah, the bounty DLC.
Eli. Dude, you're going to...
I love Bethesda.
Dude, you're going to hear this and you're going to go, of course they did. Right?
Yeah, right? I know.
So they had that quest and you could beat the quest. It was $7. It was just cut content from the game. They took it out. That's all. And they repurposed the horse DLC over again.
It was already in the game?
I'm telling you, this is so 20 years in the making. No joke. Todd Howard, when he said, I've been working on this for 20 years, he just meant he's been working on figuring out how to scam his fans out of a DLC pack for another 20 years, like he did with the very first microtransaction DLC pack, which was already on every Oblivion disc known to man and in the hands of every fan that owned the game. Bethesda released a $7 DLC pack, and when you beat the quest for $7, you got a gun that had 4 bullets in the magazine. Hold on. Not very many, right? You're going to have to reload a lot. You shoot 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't reload the gun. The gun's broken. You can't reload it. Dude.
Bro, I'm gonna puke. No, you're lying.
Not only that, right?
No. You're lying.
It came out a month ago. 2 months ago, maybe? They've put out 2 updates. This newest one with Gamescom didn't even fix it. Didn't fix it. So your $7 is just like a paperweight. It's a $7 paperweight in a game,
I might
dude.
cry.
They horse armored the shit out of people, dude.
Dude.
20 years in the making, like straight up. Oh, dude. Yeah, they're killing me. Shut up, Bethesda.
I don't know if I can buy another Bethesda product.
That's why I just haven't talked about Skyrim. I'm over it, dude. I'm over it. I'll play Skyrim, but I'm not gonna tell people I play Skyrim. Me and my homies hate Skyrim.
Dude. So the whole purpose of that DLC was to get said gun.
And you can't even use it.
And you can shoot it 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm literally in real time about to uninstall Starfield. How do I'm not even kidding.
Oh, I uninstalled it a while ago. It's just
No, I gotta go to the Microsoft. I'm so mad, dude. I'm uninstalling it after we're done with it.
I'm about to unsub from the whole Game Pass.
Dude.
God. Yeah, isn't that nuts?
How are you gonna release a DLC for $7?
That doesn't work.
How are you gonna release something that literally doesn't work? How are you gonna make people pay for something that doesn't work?
Hey man.
Brother, what?
It just works.
It just works. Todd just says it just works. Dude. This I am my body right now. I am filled with rage.
I canceled my ESO subscription. I uninstalled
Jacob said, you know what?
I cut off my Skyrim. My mods are gone. I removed it from my computer. I'm taking a break from Bethesda, man. He said, Indiana Jones gonna have to come over to find those files again, dude.
That's crazy. That one's bad. That one's.
I know. That's tough.
No, that one's really bad. Like that one. That's
theft in the best way. And speaking of theft and wrongdoing, you know what else came out at Gamescom?
What?
Mafia.
Dude,
they announced Mafia, the old country, set in early 1900s Sicily. And it's going to have the option to have fully fledged Italian Sicilian dialogue through the entire game.
I am 100% playing with that. Like I will read the subtitles. I am playing the game in
Duolingo, Babbel,
dude,
where you at?
Brother, I am so excited for this. Like, all right, Mafia 1, I remember playing it as a kid. Mafia 2 was phenomenal.
Mafia 2 was literally phenomenal. I think I played the demo on our Xbox 500 times.
Just, it was so good. Mafia 3?
I really liked the atmosphere of Mafia 3, but the rest of it was like...
The whole game was wash, rinse, and repeat, and then them just adding Vito was just like dumb. It was dumb.
They should have just made another game with Vito.
They should 100%. Everybody was waiting for it.
Because they could have. The way they ended the second one, they could have, and they were just like, no.
So
let's go to Louisiana.
The fact, I mean, no, like the Louisiana thing is actually really, really cool. New Bordeaux.
They must have spent too much time with you and said, "Let's go to Louisiana."
That's Louisiana. No, the atmosphere is really cool. Even the actual gameplay, like the actual driving, the gunfights and everything, still felt really.
It was very Starsky and Hutch.
It felt very cool.
Dude, remember the
Starsky and Hutch on the PS2 slapped,
dude,
brother.
I forgot all about that game.
And then the multiplayer, the fact that the multiplayer was a driver and a shooter.
Yes, dude.
That's top tier.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Top
Anyways.
Tier. But then you have the definitive edition of Mafia 2 that came out, and then you have the remake of Mafia 1. And like
Mafia 1 remake is hands down like one of the best games I've ever
haven't played it yet. I still haven't played it.
What? Dude.
I'm trying to finish Cyberpunk, brother.
Dude. Well, also Cyberpunk is the best game I've ever played. So
I was going to say it's Cyberpunk is
now that Cyberpunk hasn't scammed me.
Yeah.
And I don't have to use mods to actually play it.
Yeah,
dude.
No, Cyberpunk's great, but no.
You just wait. NVIDIA's going to single-handedly sell just so many 50 series GPUs to max out Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah. No, the second one, dude. That's what it's going to be. And, like, that's when we were talking about, well, I want to finish this thing on Mafia.
Yeah.
After Mafia 3 came out, Mafia 3 did not get great reviews. It didn't.
No, it did not. I think it got like 4s when it came out.
It was rough. And like that, to me, I saw it as a sign of like, they're probably going to abandon this, right? But then they came out with the definitive edition of 2, which was
I thought that was it. I thought that was their send-off for the Mafia series.
When they remade Mafia 1, I was like, Brother, what?
Well, that's when they put out the whole definitive pack. I thought after that,
Brother,
I
what?
thought that was it because they put out Mafia, the 1 remake, and then they did the definitive for 1 or 2 and 3, and I was like, all right, Mafia's got closed. We're done. We're done.
And then they announced Mafia, the old country, dog.
Dude, the formation of the mob in Sicily.
That's so tight.
You realize we're gonna see the Sicilians end the war.
I'm so excited. Dude.
There's some crazy stories about the mob. And how 100%. They help the government. I don't know if you've ever like read into a lot of that stuff.
Jacob, I'm so excited for this game.
Dude, I just had Lindsay watch Godfather 1 the other day.
How have you never seen Godfather? What?
No, Lindsay.
That's what I'm saying. Oh. How have you never seen Godfather?
Well, I don't know.
That's like saying you've never seen Scarface.
She's never seen Scarface. Never seen Scarface. I tried to get her to watch it last night, and she was like, that's too long for tonight. It's like 3 hours. Shout out Scarface on the PS2, though? Oh.
As we talked about at the very beginning of this episode, we watch Lord of the Rings every year.
I watched Lord of the Rings every year.
So do I. I started watching The Hobbit last night.
Nobody said Lindsay watches Lord of the Rings.
Anyways, taking a break from Mafia right quick. Did you know, I did not know this. I'm just finding this out today because I watched the first Hobbit movie, and then I go to watch the second movie, The Desolation of Smaug. They have extended editions of this.
Yeah?
I didn't know that.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Of the second and third movies, not the first.
They don't have an extended of all of them.
No, they do not. They do not have an extended of the first.
Really?
They do not. They do not.
Well, I've only watched the extended on Max.
It wasn't out when we first watched it.
Well, that's your problem.
When it was first released. No,
that's
when it was first released. Brother, listen. So
4K on Max now, dude. I got them.
I was right before we started the podcast. I was finishing up the second movie. Okay. They showed Thrain.
Yeah,
in the extended edition.
Yeah, I showed that to Dad like 4 years ago. I was like, yeah,
brother. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And they gave him the Wilhelm scream. He died.
Doing well. I mean, he doesn't live, so
yeah, right.
That's the fact.
But talking about long movies. That's why I wanted to bring that up.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. The extended edition of any Middle Earth film.
If you
basically spending the night with it.
The night, dog. If you watch The Hobbit and with the extended editions and
it's like 30 hours worth of just film.
Yeah, it would literally be your entire day. It would be your day.
I think it's 16 or 17 hours for all 6 films or something like that.
And then let's move on from the Lord of the Rings too. Did you see the trailer for the War of the Rohirrim?
Yeah, you sent it, didn't you?
Slaps.
You know,
I'm watching it.
I was really into it until it got too anime.
What do you mean? I'm watching it 100%.
Because like the characters, some of their faces just have like the default anime look.
Yeah,
to the point where I was like, this feels
like cats.
Yeah, this feels too far from the source. Just a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it.
But like Edge Runners made sense.
How are you gonna talk smack about that? How are you gonna talk smack about the anime, but then we love the cartoons?
But also, they aren't generic anime faces.
That's a fair point. They're not.
And it's not super high energy anime. Those cartoons, brother. Oh, brother, we grew up in like 1970. Our childhood was slow. We grew up slow. Nowadays, brother, everything's like a bullet train in Japan nowadays.
That's fact. That's fact.
We grew up with Frodo of the 9 Fingers in the Ring of Doom. Now it's just Frodo's got 9 fingers.
9 fingers in the Ring of Doom. Why
even that is long as crap, dude. Song's not Frodo of the 9 Fingers of Doom. But I would rather watch those cartoons. than I'm
gonna watch
the
it.
anime.
I'm still gonna watch it.
But again, like I'm saying, Edge Runners,
For a little,
all that high energy works
Yeah.
perfect for something like Cyberpunk. That high energy
Yeah,
really doesn't vibe all that well.
Lord of the Rings is a fast pace.
Lord
It's
of the
not.
Rings.
Have
you read the section of the two towers with the Ents?
We've
Lord,
talked about it. I haven't read any of the books.
Lord, help me. It is
I haven't. Literally
so
every single
slow.
person I have met that has read the books has said that exact thing.
I'd rather watch Fiddler on the Roof. I'd rather watch Fiddler on the Roof. Dude, you know exactly what I mean.
If I was a rich man.
Dude, there was one exactly. And there was one night, I swear to God, me and our cousins sat in our grandparents' living room and watched Fiddler on the Roof for straight up 4 hours with our grandmother. It was.
I fell asleep, dog. What do you mean?
But you remember.
Yeah, 100%.
I would rather watch that man sing about being a rich man than read about
was that
Ents.
Gwen Stefani, right? Stole that song?
If
I was a rich man.
Dude, yep. Every time I hear that, I point out to Lindsay, I'm like, this is Fiddler on the Roof. And then I tell her about the time where we were watching in our grandparents' house.
Our grandma just goes, you guys want to watch Fiddler on the Roof?
It was probably 9 p.m. at the time, too. Because I swear to the good Lord, it was 2 a.m. by the time that thing ended.
No.
Brother,
I fell asleep.
Brother.
Bro, I fell asleep. I was on the window bed. I passed out.
That's okay.
No.
Sometimes she'd be like, you want to watch this really obscure movie? And it wasn't good. But other times, there's some hidden gems of old movies, dude.
For sure.
The other night, dude, I was on Max. And I was just scrolling. I found a silent film.
Planet or whatever.
Nope, I found a silent film. And this dude's dressed up as a... When I tell you... What's the green dude from The Legend of Zelda?
Tingle?
This guy was the devil dressed up as Tingle, throwing people into a large cauldron.
Brother.
Did it 3 times, right? This man grabs 3 people,
brother.
Throws them into a cauldron, and they just return his spirits, and the silent film's over.
Dude.
This is literally my whole life has been something like this, where it's just like...
Jake said, my life's a movie, dude.
Somehow, it's like, you ever watch those AI videos that are coming out now, where it's just like a GIF that just keeps changing? That's how, when I look for stuff to watch, that's what I come across. It's just stuff like that.
That's what I'm looking for.
Well, I'm there, dude. I'm there always.
Dear God.
I'm there always. I've been to such weird parts of YouTube that it becomes Arabic. I was telling Lindsay, it becomes Arabic on the right side of the video. The words aren't on the left side of the video anymore, like underneath for the title. No. Arabic goes to the far right side of the video. You're getting titles on the right. I'm not kidding. Dude, I've gotten to YouTube in other countries.
How?
I've seen straight up war on YouTube. Like, straight up war. Just shows up. Dude, like,
Lindsay's sitting there, like, watching you click through your recommended videos, and she's like...
Earlier today, I told her about
He's
something.
going down the hole. He's going down the hole, dude.
Earlier today, I told her about something that just showed up on my For You on X. And it was just, like, the most insane thing. And I didn't ask for that, because it was, like, Valorant, like, tech CEO, and then it was just, like, crazy thing in a war. You know, OxyClean. Like,
no.
Ooh, whoa, brother.
Yeah, no, Twitter ain't what it once was.
No,
ain't
man.
No
I miss the Call of Duty revamps.
Yeah, dude, beam me up. I want to see that. I want to see some more of that.
I don't like AI.
Stuff.
Or, dude, shout out to, I don't know who it was, but somebody led me onto that thing with X where you can go into, like, all of the sections of the things that it, like,
this
likes
sucks so
for
hard,
you.
dude. Jacob, did I tell you about that? I have been trying for a week. There's so many interests I have on X.
The interest.
And I can only undo like 15 at a time, and then I literally have to wait like 3 hours to do more.
Why did it just randomly select all of these things, dude? I mean,
like
it's
some
got me
wild
like,
stuff.
Yeah.
What's brother?
And that, dude, it finally like made sense as to why my For You page is just like mayhem.
Kristen got rid of hers a long time ago.
Well,
she knew about it, and I was like, well, dude, I didn't know about this.
If I was a rich man,
her For You page now is great. Hers is fantastic. Mine's, I don't even look at it because it's butt cheeks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Literally,
man. No, I'm just kidding. World is. No, he's not. I know you're not, dude. I know you're not. That's the thing. I straight up know you're not lying. Dude, everything's turned into butt cheeks. Good Lord. Everything. No matter where you go. It really doesn't matter.
Dude, you kept after, especially after I said literally, you still said a couple words and then had to like reflect.
Brother, dude.
Oh my goodness.
You know what is butt cheeks though?
What?
Wukong or whatever the crap.
How do you even know?
Because it was way too hyped up, dude.
For who?
Everybody. The game has a 10 out of 10 on Steam. Have you seen it? Have you seen gameplay?
Yeah, the game looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, it looks cool. That's what everybody says about the Avengers.
It did got a 10 out of 10, 95 rating on Google.
I mean, it has outstanding reviews, but its entire player base is in China.
IGN 8 out of 10. Game Rant gave it a 6 out of 10.
IGN ate it.
No, 8 out of 10, dog. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Games Radar 4 out of 5. I mean,
it really just looks like Sekiro.
It didn't get Elden Ring reviews, but
that's what I'm saying. But everybody hyped it up. It beat out like every game on Steam for sales.
No, it beat Cyberpunk for the most concurrent players.
Well, shout out China.
The player base did this and went,
yeah,
woo! And then it went, woo!
That's like if another Dota game came out.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's crazy.
Cyberpunk's the best game ever made.
Am I gonna play it? At some point I probably will, but right now, no, I'm not.
I've been loving Assassin's Creed.
I know you have.
Dude,
I know you have.
I played Origins again. Well, I've been playing it. I reinstalled Valhalla to do a playthrough again.
Origins is
so good.
It's top 3
so
for me.
I don't even really care that much for Bayek as a character.
His character is very bland. Like I would compare his character to Connor. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like, his character. I don't care.
The story though, and the whole formation of the Hidden Ones.
Great. Fantastic.
Rad. Now why they went from that to Odyssey, which was just Greek gods, made no sense. Ruined the whole momentum of that entire Switch. And then they were like, no, now we're going to do Vikings. And the Hidden Ones from the first one in this trilogy is going to kind of be back in this. But also, not really because you're a Viking.
Still haven't played
it. It's really cool as an RPG, but it is not Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I mean, I believe
you just have to go into it going, this is a RPG and I'm a Viking.
I mean, that's how I feel Hex is going to turn out, is that it's not going to be Assassin's Creed. It's straight up, it's an RPG. Like, I think that's what's going to happen.
No.
I think so.
I disagree entirely. Hex is supposed to be, Hex is the witch one.
You're literally going to be a witch with powers.
But I'm pretty sure
with powers.
Yes.
What is this, Odyssey?
But the way they were describing these games that they're making, they're all going to have kind of a different vibe. One's going to be, and I believe that's Infinite, is going to be just like these RPG games they were doing.
Yeah.
But Hex is going to be like much more solo focused on being this character, not all of the side activities around the world and all that. It's going to be like linear.
Oh, okay.
And that's why they're making the Project Red or whatever, which is the one in Japan with the 2 characters. Where that one's
really tight, though.
Gonna be like much more of an RPG based open world seasonal changing thing, but Hex is supposed to be like Assassin's Creed 3. You're in the Revolutionary War, where Hex is you're living in probably Salem or whatever,
Not
and you
Salem.
are
No, it's in
not a
England. It's in
native. You
England.
are a witch or something, probably
England.
living back in the woods, and you have this place
That's
tucked away, but that's about all you're doing is your hub, and it sounds like linear missions.
But Assassin's Creed with superpowers?
I don't know if it's going to be superpowers. I'm
You
sure.
literally do. They literally said it.
Dude, if that's the case, we're about to get Fable Legends.
Dude.
And the game's about to fall off, dude. If they put powers.
Yeah. Yeah, you literally do.
You know what, though? You have powers in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You can straight up walk on lava as, like, some secret guardian of Valhalla. So, in the DLC Ragnarok, you can straight up be, like, a god. Like, you're a demigod. And you can use these powers to fight off these other demigods.
Bro.
That's why I said
Ubisoft.
it's
Ubisoft
not Assassin's
literally
Creed,
said this.
It's an RPG.
Ubisoft went like this. Y'all making all these games with all this cool stuff? Hold my beer. We're gonna take all of it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Let's make Assassin's Creed, but we're just gonna take everything about God of War. Let's just take all of it.
I think
We're gonna
what
take
it
all that?
was.
It's fine. We're gonna take some Dark Souls. We're gonna put that in there too.
Nah.
Elden Ring. Who cares about that? We have Assassin's Creed.
It's much more of
Dude.
like The Witcher, and now they're just rebranding The Witcher because that's what.
Except for The Witcher is better.
The Valhalla was pretty on par with The Witcher.
Witcher 3 was fire.
You saw
brother.
some of Valhalla though when you were visiting.
I did.
It's pretty much The Witcher.
It pretty much is The Witcher, 100%. Yeah.
It's like almost exactly The Witcher, just with more
Exactly.
side content.
Ubisoft saying, "Hold my beer."
Which, hey, if it works and it's fun, I'll buy it. But also, only when it's on sale. Just like I did with Mirage.
Dude, The Witcher 3 came out. I bought it.
And when the new Witcher comes out,
Bought it.
dude, CD Projekt Red's about to ruin.
Anything CD.
That's going to be the contender for GTA 6. I'm almost positive
CD
about it.
Projekt Red for me is one of those very few companies. You put something out, bought it.
They're another.
Like, I don't care what it is at this point. Bought it.
It's like CD Projekt Red is right under Rockstar to me now. With Cyberpunk, I think they completely redeemed themselves with it.
So now we get a new Cyberpunk, and we're getting like 3 Witcher games.
Yeah.
Bought it.
And within that time, probably Elder Scrolls 6 too. And
I'm
it's
so
probably
excited.
gonna be doo-doo.
I'm gonna be playing The Witcher when everybody's playing Elder Scrolls 6. Like, I swear. I hope CD Projekt Red releases the new Witcher game. I hope they have the confidence to release it the same year Elder Scrolls 6 comes out.
All I know is I
hope-
hope Fable comes out like spring
Dude,
of next year.
Swinging. brother.
Because if it comes out in fall of next year,
Fable's done.
Fable won't even. Fable isn't.
Done.
Fable came out in fall of 2025. What? When? What's
Wait,
that?
Exactly. It'll be, what's that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You're not
like-
playing. You mean GTA 6?
Like, you're talking about Grand Theft Auto, right? Like, huh? Dog.
That's all I care about.
Next year is reserved for Grand Theft Auto 6, even though it's coming at the end of the year.
And that's
Next
the thing.
year-
Rockstar knows that.
Next
too.
year is
They know
It is an automatic. Grand Theft Auto 6 is getting Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Dude, what if it just
the game's not even out, and
What if
it's
it
already
just-
gonna get it.
It's dude. What if it just tanked? How tragic.
It's Rockstar. It's not gonna happen, dude.
I don't know. Rockstar straight up, like, they just didn't do DLCs because they wanted money. So hey,
All right. If we take the definitive trilogy out of the mix because that wasn't actually Rockstar, right? Tell me the last game Rockstar released that was a flop.
that was a flop.
You literally can't.
No, I can't.
Dog, if you go all the way back to the PS2 era of you have Grand Theft Auto 3, which revolutionized gaming as a whole.
Yeah.
Vice City was a take on the 80s. San Andreas was California with
revolutionized gaming as a whole again.
Again. And then you had Grand Theft Auto 4, did the same thing with the physics, dude. The same thing, completely changed gaming again.
Yep.
And then you have Grand Theft Auto 5, same thing. But wait, time out. Wait. In the same PS2 era, they also released Manhunt.
Oh yeah,
they released Manhunt 2. They released Max Payne.
The stories, Liberty City and Vice City stories.
They have not made a flop. They haven't made a flop.
Rockstar has been in the very fortunate position to release these games with the newest technology that year. So usually it's like they're preparing it for that console release. Look at GTA 4. Dominated.
Dog, no flops. No flops.
I just think that some of these games, like The Witcher, especially with Unreal Engine 5, might be a contender just because that engine might make these games really good. And Rockstar also makes their own engine, which does have some issues.
Doesn't matter. Doug, look. We didn't even bring up the fact that Rockstar just did a one-off 20 years ago and decided to make a cowboy game, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then 15 years after that game came out, they had So you had Grand Theft Auto 3, you had Vice City, you had San Andreas.
Buttering up Rockstar every time we talk about them.
You had Grand Theft Auto 4.
I hate Rockstar.
Out of nowhere, you get hit with Cowboys, and Rockstar goes, "Give me your money."
Actually, I take everything back I said about them wanting money.
Everything they made is fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I don't.
If they wanted money, they'd remake GTA 4. Honestly, because people have wanted that for so long, and if they did, they'd 100%. Probably make so much money from it. Just the port to like PC, like a 4K 60 FPS like remaster.
Another game people have been waiting for a sequel or a remake to. Can you tell me another Rockstar game?
Bully.
Yep, Bully. Dude, Rockstar has not made a flop. Like
Eli Noir.
Nope.
That wasn't even like their game, but it was their game.
Not a flop. They literally have not released.
Shout out Eli Noir, by the way.
Fantastic.
That game was really good.
It was like 4 discs on the PlayStation.
You know, it had a lot of the cast of Mad Men.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
Such a good show.
Jacob, we are so far past the hour.
I know. And we got to everything.
For the most part. I wanted to talk about Deadlock, but that's, Valve.
Oh,
who cares?
Oh yeah, you can finally talk about it now.
yeah. If you try to stream it though, it's over.
No, you can stream it too now. Yep, apparently you're allowed to
permanently ban.
You apparently won't. Apparently won't happen now. I literally was just reading it yesterday. Yesterday.
Real quick, before we do the song, because we were talking about Fable and Peter Molyneux. Peter Molyneux. All right.
Yeah, that's right. We never got to the end of that.
We didn't. The ADHD kicked in. He announced a game at Gamescom, taking place in the world of Albion, and he basically did what he wanted to do this entire time. He made a game where you're a god. You are literally a god, and you take care of your own town. You get to make the buildings how you want it, defend it. You can tell the citizens of your town to do what you want them to do. You can the weapons you want. You can make a sword that's made out of bread. You can make the food that you want to make. You get to do it all yourself.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, they showed it.
Yeah,
they showed it. And here's the thing: people are already perfect example. People are already like, this looks freaking ripped, brother, and it's Peter Molyneux, and we all should know better, but we don't, and then it's gonna release, and it's gonna suck. What's the song wreck of the week, Jacob?
Shout out Fable. I love Fable.
You know what? No shout outs to Peter Molyneux.
No, that's why I said I love Fable. Love Fable. Hate the people that made it.
No.
Well, hate the guy that came up with it. How about that?
Peter Molyneux. Get it together. Get it together.
Song Rack of the Week.
Song Rack of the Week.
Song Rack of the Week is How Much Is Weed by Dominic Fike. Interesting name, but it's the opening off of I can't remember the name. What is the name of the album?
I was gonna say I don't even know the name of
it. It is Sunburn. Dominic Fike came out 2023. Is the first track off of Sunburn. It's great song.
Definitely a summary. Yeah. Yep.
It is, but it's also just got like a pop punk-ish sound to it. Yeah. A lot of Dominic Fike's music just has that, especially this album though. It's got a very 90s vibe to it.
Gonna have to.
Yeah. Listen to it 100%. For sure. You can find that song on the Jacob? 2 Degrees of Separation playlist.
Look at Jacob shouting out the playlist this week, dude. That's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy. Dude, go check out the playlist. 2 Degrees of Separation on Spotify, dude. What are you doing, brother?
There's so
new
much
music every week.
Here?
We actually have I was going to say we have 50 songs. That's crazy.
There are 43 songs.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Almost 3 hours worth of music.
Dude, next week is it's the year. What are we going to do? Probably nothing. But you never know, right?
We're going to deep dive everything over the past year.
That's actually Jacob's out here leaking stuff. Dude, Jacob's leaking stuff.
I mean, we could do that. I just came up with that, but we could do a year in review.
But dude, a lot has actually legitimately happened in the past year.
I grew a beard.
That's crazy. Jacob grew a beard. Y'all can't even see. I can. Can I?
No.
he says no.
I cut my hair so bad.
Dude, you see my hair, Jacob? Hello?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he says, no, I can't. What do you mean? That's crazy.
Yeah, so next week, that's year 52. Year 52 after the bombs dropped.
Dude, that's crazy.
So much has changed.
Dude.
But war
never changes.
War never changes.
Dude, I knew it. Yeah, it's Song Rack of the Week. How Much Is Weed by Dominic Fike. Go check it out on the playlist. And if you want some more of us outside of the podcast, you can go check us out over on the socials at the number 2 DOF Separation everywhere. Whoa. That's crazy. I very rarely post on Facebook, and I feel bad about it.
I don't even
Facebook
post
is just that
anywhere, like at all. I'm so bad at social media. I look at my social media and I go, oh.
All right, listen. People listening right now, I need you to comment on this podcast and make Jacob feel bad about himself. Tell him to go post on the socials.
Let's make Jacob stay away from media longer.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Let's make sure he never comes back.
Never comes back. Yeah, but that's it. This week was tight. This week was tight. It was a lot longer. Like, we talked about way more than I thought we were.
Heck yeah.
And we really didn't get into Gamescom like we were gonna. Like, there's a lot to talk about, so we might not do it next week. There's
so much coming out every week, it seems.
It really, for real.
I bet there'll be a whole new game event within the next week.
Yeah, we can't cover that, though, because we got to do our year, so. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's playing
party poppers. I'm gonna get the poppers. Pa! And I'm gonna just make the... No, I'm definitely not getting fireworks. I'm getting the poppers. That you
no, the little...
Oh, the kazoo thing.
Kazoo thing. Yeah.
You think I'm not going to go to the party store, Jacob, for this?
I sure hope you don't.
And then specifically for this episode, just record me doing that, popping off the things.
And he says I'm giving out spoilers.
Oh, what do you mean? I got a cell phone, brother.
Anyways, what are we doing? It's an hour 30.
We're wrapping it up, dude. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Check out the playlist. Song Rec of the Week, How Much Is Wheat by Dominic Fike. Year 52,
dude. Year 52 after the bomb drop.
Episode 52 next week. So much has whole
changed.
Year of this podcast. So much has changed. Jacob has grown into a beautiful butterfly, and we're going to talk about that next week.
But one thing's for certain.
What?
War never changes.
He says war never changes. So, I got to get back. I got to finish the last. I got to see this extended edition of the Battle of Five Armies. So I got Jacob. I got things I got to do.
Same. I've got to level up to 70 in H2M. And dude, look at my beard.
I can't see it. Anyways, I'm going to watch The Hobbit, dude. Good morning.
No, I'm losing it.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good night. What a beautiful night. If it's night, look up at those stars. Look up at those stars. Look at all those beautiful stars. I'd buy one. Might buy two. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
Bye, dude. Bye.